Hey yo, Black Power, my people. It's your boy Angels of the Prodigy. It's 3:51 a.m. in the morning, and today's topic is interesting for February 25th, Black History Lesson, part number 25. And the topic for today is Alkebulan, or Africa, right? Now, did you know that the original name of the continent Africa is actually Alkebulan, or Alke-Bulan, Alkebulan. It was the Numidians, the Cartagenians, the Nubians, the Ethiopians, and the Moors who used that word to describe the continent from where all life began, according to those who study biology and anthropology or whatever. It wasn't until the Romans defeated Carthagen, and I don't know what this African country is located, but when they defeat the Carthagens, they they renamed Alkebulan into Africa. Now, let's start with Africa with the K. Those from the Congolese nation, or Congo, and sometimes the Congolese may call them Congolese with a K in the beginning instead of a C. They spell Africa with a K. That's where you probably get the whole notion of Africa with the K and everything. But, they use that term. And there's also a theory that states that those from the Dutch, the Dutch people that were colonizing nations just like every other European nation, they tend to spell Africa with a K. Another interesting thing is over in Mali, in West Africa, there's a tribe called the Dogon tribe. They spell Africa with Afrika. Now, that form of Africa means the first sun soul. So that's what it stands for, the first sun soul. You know what I'm saying? Now, when we go into Africa itself, Africa has a lot of negative to it. Now, Africa was given by the name of, was given that name by the Romans. The Romans called it Africa Terra, which was a feminine form of Africus, which was a North African tribe called Afri. Another theory stems to say that Africa gets its name from the adjective Latin word affer, which means black or dark, or the other Latin word aprica, Aprica, which means sunny. You know what I'm saying? Now, the original name of Africa, which is Alkebulan, it means two things: mother of mankind, or the Garden of Eden. How interesting. Also, Africa gets its name from the Arabic term firk or frick, F-I-R-K or F-R-I-K, means separate, divide, and conquer. You understand? And another interesting fact about Africa, Africa gets its name from the Greek word phrik, P-H-R-I-K-E. And when you put the negative prefix of A before it, it gives you the same, not the same, it actually means, when you put Africa together, it means land free of cold and horror. So when you think of Africa, it means land free of horror and cold. Land free of cold and horror. So when you look into the word Africa, it tends to have a lot of negative behind it. So, for Black History and forever, let's call Africa Alke-Bulan. But if we're going to call it Africa, let's call Africa with the spelling of Afrika, like our Dogon tribe people do in West Africa, located in Mali. Alright? But that's some interesting facts about Africa. And this is something that they definitely do not teach in the geography class or history books. You understand? It's your boy Angels of the Prodigy, and I'm out. Peace.